Okay, I'm gonna film everybody.
Oh, hello.
All right. Okay, this is everybody that's going to be investigating tonight. Hopefully Big L will show up. We'll see. So right now I got Richard and his girlfriend. Can you tell us about some of the activity here at the winery?
I'd say most of the activity would be voices. It's something that we sort of hear when we're up in the loft. We hear it down below. Confusing because we see so many people here. It's not uncommon to hear voices, but we know that off hours when we hear the voices, we know it's just us. We've both been able to confirm. We look at each other and like, do you hear that? I said, yes, I can hear that happening, and it's like a conversation. With that, and also even in the bathroom. For some reason, when I'm in the bathroom, I hear the music all the time, and I always wonder what song she's playing upstairs. And I come out and no music whatsoever. We've been yelled at once.
You're on laptop.
And it has been known to start up on its own and play movies. I forgot about that. Yeah, all of a sudden, like a movie just started playing on it. So YouTube. Is that them?
That looks like Big L.
I've actually think I saw David Fulton one time. Here.
Oh, you saw David Fulton?
Well, he looks so much like
right.
his grandfather. And the story begins that I was cooking, and it must have been about, 9 or 10, and he decided he wanted to go get some more beer, so he said, turn off the stove. He said, I'm going to go up to the winery, and I'll be right out. It was in the wintertime. He always wears a long black coat. So the car was parked there. When I walked out, I saw, which I thought was him, standing there. So I got in the car, and he just stood there. And I said, wow, did I forget to unlock the door? So I reached over and locked the door. At that time, I didn't see anybody. I thought he was bending, playing games, and I got out of the car, walked around. There was nobody when I saw him coming out of the...
Wow.
So he looked so much like his big. I think that was big.
Tell them about the bathroom incident.
The bathroom incident, I was in there cleaning the bathroom one day, and which I thought was him again, comes down and told me something that maybe I shouldn't say, but it's more like, either you straighten up or you get the hell out of here. And at that time I was cleaning the soap dispenser, and I just kind of like dropped it, and this person walked out, and I just kind of like dropped it, and then all of a sudden I heard him up in the loft saying, "Are you okay, babe?" So
He came up when I was asleep.
Yeah,
I heard.
was asleep.
I remember that. I remember the glass breaking, and I yelled down. I said, "Is everything okay?" That's how That's how it happened. So all I heard was this glass breaking, and I was afraid for you because I was still sleeping. You woke up before me, and she told me, she said, "Why'd you come down and yell at me?" I said, "Well, you're sleeping."
So whoever came down,
wouldn't even
walked down, and I guess the same person that I saw standing out there. There's been a lot of encounters. One time I was in the kitchen doing the dishes, and it was like so weird. I saw, like, if you go into the house, it's those old-fashioned houses that every door leads to one room after another. And I was washing dishes, and I saw a figure of a man just run, and out. I almost could make out his shirt, like a plaid shirt. And this was around 1 o'clock in the morning.
And Big L's here. Hey, Big L. All right.
I'm still thinking what my grandson told me about.
Girl.
He
sees her almost every time he's here.
And you said that you got scratched?
Yes, that was the first.
Yeah, it was. We had just started dating, and when you were working, you worked late. Sometimes wouldn't even be here till like about 12 o'clock. And I was upstairs, and I heard this loud noise, just all this clashing sounds. I went downstairs, and we had some fold-up, Rubbermaid chairs that were leaning against the wall. We had about 8 of them, 2 stacked of 4. And you lean them up against each other, and one slides and they all slide. But when I went down there, 2 separate stacks were just thrown. And then finally, I couldn't wait for you to get here. I never felt so creepy. And then I woke up the next morning, and I was putting my socks on, and I felt a sting. And I looked down, and I had like four claw marks just slashed me. I looked all around for something with like maybe 4 screws, sticking out or something where I could have walked by it, and which I kind of ruled that out because that would hurt. I mean, it was a good gouge. The top one was bleeding, and then there's the other 4 or the other 3 marks that were there, but all in unison, and it was just a slash. For the most part, not too much is negative around here. I think it's.
You feel like it's probably your family members are here too.
I don't think this thing is. It also ties into the shadow thing. I haven't told you about that yet.
Okay.
I was telling you guys about the shadow thing that was down there when I thought it was a dog, and I'm up at odd hours of the day. I sometimes even take naps during the day, so I wake up in the middle of the night. I live here, so I just go to work, and I come out of the cellar, and there was something across the street that was rustling and making noise. And we see a lot of dogs around here, and it was obviously not a wild animal, because wild animals are very stealth. I mean, they're either hunting something or they just don't want to give away their location. But it was very noisy and playful, and I called it over, and it got to almost to about where the car is at, but closer to the vines. And it was just right there. And then something kind of came over me. It was, why is the dog running around at 3 in the morning, or 2? I don't remember what time it was offhand, but I had a very eerie feeling. Whatever it was seemed very playful. I didn't feel threatened, but I just sort of felt like I was out of my element. I was dealing with something I didn't understand. And it's all I could do to keep from running up these stairs to get back inside. I felt very, very creepy. Seen the shadow a couple of times, and it's about, I don't know what it is, but it's about this big, and it just kind of moves around. Only a couple of times, but but I don't know. I mean, sometimes the eyes can play tricks on you, but I'll never forget that feeling that I had when I realized that it wasn't just a playful dog. And so I came upstairs and shut the door, and I think you were asleep at that time.
Randall's.
Oh yeah.
He saw me
Tell him.
out here
Yeah,
sleeping.
that was weird too.
Randall Johnson is
Our consultant winemaker.
He lives behind that house. And I guess he thinks he saw me out here at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, sweeping, because he had came in and he says, "Well, Vickie, you're sure a hard-working woman." He goes, "I saw you out here sweeping at 3 o'clock in the morning when I was on my way home." And I said, "Last night, this morning?" He goes, "Yeah." And that wasn't me. So he had seen that whoever it was tall or whatever, so he thought it was me. Out here, this area. The only thing I could think is Holly David's wife. She probably was the one that swept out here at certain times to keep this area clean.
So if we just get more ghosts to help with the chores around here.
Yeah, we'll get everything done.
So yeah, there's just some of those things that just sort of happen, and not just me, but also you and other people have seen. So that's why we called you guys in. I wanted to see what you pick up, and we've already started picking up some stuff.
Yeah. So I'm going to shut this one down. Okay, thank you.